Here we are for part 5. When last we left, we were getting ready to attack objective 1 here. Now, in between the video, I have kind of fleshed out more things for you. We still have most of the company arrayed here, a little bit of anti-tank and reconnaissance, but I have kind of put it together a simple overlay here for everybody to kind of understand the scheme of what I'm trying to accomplish. I really need to just control this. I don't have to occupy it outside of just touching it, right? And like we talked about in previous videos, we've got objective, sub-objective 1 Alpha, 1 Bravo, and 1 Charlie. Supposed to be over here somewhere. Okay. This is how you do it. And then OBJ 1 Charlie. Bam. There we go. I've made a few different graphical lines. These black ones are graphic control measures, phase lines. The blue ones are kind of intent. All right. This is generally the avenue of approach, the direction of attack I'm going to take. This is a block symbol. And then after I've got control of objective 1, we shall move on to objective 2, right? Definitely need to do a support by fire here. Ground elements will go along this direction. I really just need to secure this objective, and I'm going to do it by using the tactic of a raid. And a little bit of a block here if I can get my scouts to there. I've also kind of identified some of the previous enemy locations we've already encountered. I've got the projected enemy CP command post and the reserve where I kind of think they are. So this is definitely a combo of, um, a course of action sketch, an operations overlay, enemy sit temp, not really any modified combined arms obstacles. In order to kind of get going to the action here quickly, I have prepped initial movement orders. So as you can see, now that I'm showing all the waypoints, working to get these elements prepped, masked to cover this open danger area, these 2 squads to go control touch. This element will be the one conducting the first crossing. The headquarters I'm moving up to the point of friction so they can help provide C2. As you can see, I'm starting to reconsolidate the rest of the company. These scout elements, if they can come up here, they can help isolate by probably doing point ambushes. The anti-tank section I'm going to reconsolidate up here in preparation for being able to use them at objective 2, maybe at that support by fire if the Abrams need help. Again, the dismounted tow team cannot move. I don't know why. Whatever. Anyway, let's get to it. And I'm going to turn off those for now. The first movements are already being conducted. Mortars are ready to fire over here. That's fine. The company CP should be collapsing. I don't want to call these guys up. I mean, I could collapse them down here to the next one. That's fine. But really, I want to make sure I get, this machine gun up here to provide local support by fire. Let's go ahead and get the Abrams moving up as well. That looks kind of cool. Oh, the smoke fired. That's my bad. I shifted these targets for HE, but I did not put them at my command. That's a lack of attention to detail. Hopefully, I can not waste these rounds by ensuring that I've got good tempo. If I can get these guys going here quickly enough, um, go ahead, go here, man. We got to go because I've already initiated. We still have not identified that vehicle there yet. Again, I need to determine once I touch this first objective if a lot of this victory condition points are based off the objective or if it's really just the combat power of the element and I've got more than I'm expecting to deal with, right? We shall see. Oh, nice little anti-tank guys coming. Getting their convoy. Bad. Again, this is a very fun game. Unfortunately, oh, here we go. What do you think from some of the buildings? I don't have the conditions set that HE's not being dense enough for the smoke. I'm going to reshoot it, but it's not being a good linear target here in order to obscure our crossing. It's not good. And you still don't have anybody in your sights, huh? Interesting. Oh, why are you so spread, man? Goodness gracious. Um, I guess we're gonna have to move to March formation because the minimum spacing is just not tight enough in order to keep a good concealment. All right, mortars are set. Please fire for effect. Shot over, shot out. Hopefully we get the good splash over, splash out. Pretty promptly. There we go. Okay, so, and let's move. Okay, good. Mask that movement. Mask that movement. Okay, so part of having people over here is I do want to kind of clear this avenue approach. That way I can start confirming and moving forces faster. You may have noticed back on the overlay, I had CCP marked here and there. You move the casualty collection points along with the operation. There we go, man. Nice. Let's go. Everybody's provided an overwatch. We do have good smoke, so you guys go ahead. Gain that foothold there in these buildings of the objective. It's a bummer. This team, Hotel Zero, has not identified anybody yet. Now, depending on how real life you want to do this, generally, the platoon leader's up here at the crossing, hoping, and everybody does alternating bounds. Company commander may be that close, they may be back, 100 meters or so. All right, so he did not necessarily take any shots. So this is tentatively kind of clear. Okay. Not too bad. That's good. That is good. Now, using the smoke from the mortars isn't really that great because it's actually more white phosphorus. Okay. All right. I want to go ahead and move. There you go. Unload. Unload now. Nice. Target destroyed. That's that BTR we were engaging with indirect fires earlier. Yep. They're getting contact. Yeah, I should have microed the movements and gotten them to. There you go. Go. Go, 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 go. This is poor unloading. Reverse. Get out of the open. I should have had them as soon as they went in. There's other techniques as well by sending a smaller element to do recon, and Cloverleaf to clear the far side before you start the element. Again, I didn't really follow as doctrinal as I probably should have, but we do have a good amount of mass here. So hopefully that wins the day for this crossing. Okay. There we go. So give me a pause for a second. The target lines. There you go. There's map info. Which target is this? HE7. I had a feeling guys might be there. So there we go. Squad down. Good. But we lost to Bradley. That's tough. Real tough. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. There's a APC. Yeah. Good. Back up. Give it space. There you go. All right. So we are working through objective 1 Bravo. As you see here, they'll do the good work and call up once they get over to the next phase line, consolidated, reorganized in preparation for 1 Charlie. The leader needs to consider whether they have enough tempo, enough combat power to continue on and own 1 Charlie, or if they need to get swapped out. So, excellent. Let's check this out. A defeat. Oh my goodness gracious. So I lost by what? I lost 11 troops, 4 vehicles. Let's see here. So it looks like between tanks, APCs, Yep. There's another that machine gun anti-tank platoon. There's a whole nother platoon here. Tank section, tank platoon, ADA. Okay. Another dismounted platoon there. Tank there. Machine. There's the rest of the machine gun for that MGAT platoon. Scouts. We all bypassed each other. Very interesting. Very interesting. As we're looking at it, I do wonder how the point tallies were developed. Hmm. Definitely do not have enough combat power necessarily to overwhelm this. Looks like multi company, so 2 company or battalion minus. No, I'm real curious. I'll have to jump back into the game manual or ask everybody on Discord how these point values are determined. And what kind of calculation goes into that. Very interesting. Okay. So here you can see all of them. Yep, yep. So a company, a U.S. company, about 72 personnel, 19 vehicles, attacking an element with 137 soldiers and 26 vehicles. These are combat vehicles, not support vehicles, right? That that's a force ratio uh, of 2 to 1 in the advantage of the defender. Generally speaking, um, outside of economy of force attacks, we tried to present dilemmas to the enemy where we have at least approximately 3 to 1 force ratio in our favor for the attacker, because the defense is generally a stronger form of warfare. It takes less people to defend than it does to attack. So it's real interesting here. I've got a 1 to 2 disadvantage in combat power, and I was on the attack. That's a super tough. Odds are against you on that type of scenario. Hmm. I'm thinking here, just trying to understand and learn the game a little bit more. Yeah, that makes sense. The the arraignment kind of makes sense. I'm not really sure what this. What we got platoon, 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 platoon. I don't know where your vehicles are. Uh, this company over here, what they're quite defending. I could figure, you know, they kind of got no. Okay, that's not a bad battle position to defend against. Okay, that's not really that great. Are they setting up to do near ambushes, maybe? Um, maybe hide. in order to get caught up and do a counterattack. So I was incorrect on the company CP location, incorrect on the reserves. Mhm. Generally correct there, correct there. We already ran into those guys. That's kind of a tough. So they had a squad there, two more there. Yeah, what was this? That was a BMP. That would have given us a definite. There's another BMP. Yeah, that would have given us a big indicator that we were not going against the company composition that I had expected. That would have triggered something called a CCIR, Commander's Critical Information Requirement, and answered a different PIR, Priority Information Requirement. We would have reported that back up to battalion and brigade to let all the intel personnel in the commanders higher that the enemy has combat power we were not expecting and had analyzed and planned against. All right, this one I guess was a little bit short. Um, I have lost this battle. I do hope you've enjoyed this little 5-part series, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.